Athens celebrates a defiant no to creditors in Sunday's referendum, getting far more votes than expected. But after the party comes the bill. Greece's four main banks reportedly have only €1 billion left, and ordinary Greeks are on the brink possibly of severe hardship. Paying for basics hard enough, but paying for bailouts, the figures boggle. Greece owes over €240 billion to international lenders, Germany the biggest single creditor at nearly €60 billion. Writing off some of it might keep Greece's financial system alive, but would mean huge losses for lenders and German Chancellor Angela Merkel out of favour with voters keenly against more help for Athens. IG's Alistair McCaig.
I don't think it's necessarily a question of whether she has the nerve to allow Greece to leave the Eurozone. I think it's a question of how much flexibility they are able to offer the Greeks and ultimately, therefore, what the Greeks will do on the back of that. I think as far as flexibility is concerned, it was always the Greeks who were going to have to be more flexible. Nothing has changed in that regard.
The focus now falls on the ECB. Will it, won't it, extend more crisis cash? €89 billion of emergency liquidity assistance has already been lent to Greek banks. Even if kept at that level, they could still run out of money within days. A reduction would force Greece to print its own alternative currency, but any increase, another political minefield.
There's a real worry that this could be a dominoes effect whereby greater flexibility were to be offered to Greece, then Spain would follow suit, and then you'd have to imagine that there will be a number of other countries that would potentially look to utilise that ability to replicate that for themselves.
A classic dilemma for a Eurozone on the edge, but this time with no sign of a classic Eurozone fudge on hand to solve it. And either way, Europe left with a massive bill.